Hello, everybody. We are here in Vinny's garage, and we are talking about Death Stranding, the most controversially unknown game. Even though we've seen lots of gameplay on it, we don't know what the hell's going on. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with different theories. So I'm going to pass it on to him. He's the guy that knows the most about this. He loves the Kojima game, so we're going to let him take over.
I mean, I love the Kojima game.
Yeah, of course, of course.
You keep up with all that.
Yes, yes. Very in the now, this man right here.
To begin with, actually, let me start you off with a question.
What?
Kojima is working alone now. I know. I mean, not alone, all alone, but I mean, he has his
they
own
haven't
studio.
been secluded.
Is this his first game like that?
I mean, if you hear the reports, they had him like that in
It's cutting cold cuts and sitting under the table. I mean, under the door, bro.
I mean,
a lot of these game developers actually push themselves ridiculous.
he took a long time. You know?
God bless.
He took a long time to make the game.
I'm sorry this had to happen to you.
All right,
That's true.
All right. This is his first game as a free man.
Yeah.
Thank
He's
you,
independent
free.
right now. This project, he is collaborating with Sony. Might be going to PC, maybe. Who knows? But definitely only on their console. They're even using one of their first-party studios' engines.
Okay.
What engine
Decima
is it?
engine. The
Decima?
one that was used for Gorilla.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
for the Gorilla.
No.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
Gorilla Games.
Amazing game.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
They're really collaborating on their engine. They their engine is basically one now.
Okay.
Okay.
That does seem promising.
So what's going on with this story? Norman Reedus, he's great. We love Daryl.
Okay.
It's been mostly very cryptic. It's been a little hard.
I'm gonna give
piece that
the
together.
ideas I think of.
Okay.
That I think
Yeah,
are
yeah.
working at
Shoot
play.
'em off.
I think that some event happened. I don't know how long ago, and it separated the United States.
Well, right, because we're now the United Cities of America.
Yeah.
Crazy.
If you see the logo of Bridges, it shows that the it's like a web extending from DC out. So I think that Norman Reedus, if you could hear the voiceover of his mom, her name is Amelie, and I think she, when the event happened, went out and connected the worlds, and apparently that did not work out. You see separatist groups here, so something definitely happened. There's some history
Somebody
with
came
this
in
not
here.
working out. Whatever the event is, I think it might have shifted, inverted some things in our Earth. I think on their side they have the water, and on our side we have. I think we're on the ocean. He doesn't agree with me, but I think we might be on the ocean floor in some places.
I mean, maybe at a point in the
Yeah, but
story.
how do you
'Cause
come?
you
How do you
see
come
the
to
beach
that
whale
realization?
thing.
The way you see, it looks like you're looking at a mountain off in the. How could you see that from that perspective?
I mean,
Remember
you'd have to be in a very specific part of the world.
And he's around DC though, that you can see that from
Yeah,
there.
you could see that much. You
A
could
lot
tell,
of
you
them.
could tell that much. You could
From
see. You
DC?
could see that he's from DC. I think.
No, I'm talking about
I mean, in the map of the world, you
mountain,
can
the
see it.
mound of ice that you can see. I don't know. On that one, I'm a little sketchy, but I think for sure it's that time. There's time anomalies. Like you see the World War II. I think there will be places where you're trying to keep people connected. Maybe the resources they need to get, but they can't traverse these places like you can. To some extent, he can perceive them, and it's just risky. It's hard to get through these places because you have the anomalies and you have the rebel groups.
Okay.
So I think
right,
the yellow guys in the truck. That
I think the actual playing of the game. The ideas at work. I know to a certain extent that's most of it. There's a little more.
Well, that's what I want to ask.
But the gameplay, I think, will be you trying to traverse this broken area.
This is this
In
is what
no
I
specific
want
way,
to
it's
just
hard, 'cause
facing
you gotta
these
go-
different challenges as they present themselves. They unfurl in front of
topography
you.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what you're really
It
battling is
does
the
look-
geography of the place. You're not like a cartographer. You don't know exactly
course.
where you're going. I'm guessing. So there's a lot of the ladder stuff. The going down, rappelling down with the rope, which is
And I
cool.
think
Those
look really
abilities.
cool.
I
Yeah,
think that
super cool.
because
Oh, the
Kojima
graphics
talks
are beautiful.
Kojima talks about
the
a
gadgets,
social strand system, and I think what that's going to be is him.
Yeah,
he leaves.
yeah.
He leaves, and they're not like where he's treaded. So I think that might have a connection to people online, that they can see your paths.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which path was successful for you?
Let me ask you.
Okay.
A question.
And you'll be able to follow that,
Oh my-
and together you guys will be able to navigate this world.
That would
Because-
be a really cool.
I bring this up because he wants to change the game
Okay.
that you can still share information like Dark Souls.
Yes,
That's what they do. They leave little
Let me ask
tidbits
you.
for
Let me ask you another one. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but like, what do we think about like overall like skill tree? Is there going to be any like
Conventional,
for the
will it be a
character?
conventional game? I think it will be,
To
but
a
it will
degree,
be like
Maybe the gadgets upgrade
it
as
won't
the game
be
goes on?
it won't be as like it won't feel the way standard games feel. It will feel unique.
Okay.
I
It would
do
feel
think
unique.
it'll be closer to.
I
a
think
Breath
you
of the
will-
Wild
I think you
than
will
a,
increase though. I think your powers will increase. I think you will get. I think it will increase like what kind of resources you're getting. You're getting better resources at a certain point in time,
Right.
and I think you're gonna have more sensitivity and be able to do abilities as was shown by the evil
because
character with the mask.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
He's
one?
doing abilities. I think eventually you'll be able to do that as well.
It does seem like it might,
They clearly can sense the anomaly and be able to mess with it.
yeah.
And
They can manipulate it.
You saw some like markings on the wall and all this stuff. Like I don't know what it means.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It seems to be some type of
Miguel-
physics-based stuff.
Miguel
or
knows
whatever
a
it
little
is.
bit of the
Well, I looked into it a little bit.
equations that there is
Yeah,
that
I don't know.
might steer you
Show
away.
up in the trailer. Yeah. So they we have two of
Just
them.
skim them because
Yeah.
it's
Just kidding.
One of them is the Schwarzschild radius. That's a bit pronounced, but I think I mostly nailed that. It's basically it pertains to the theory of relativity. So Einstein. It's usually
more specific.
being broad. That generally
Broad.
pertains to like time travel shenanigans.
Yes.
But in this case, it pertains specifically to like black holes, which they sort of bend and break the laws of physics. But outside of that, I don't really see much of a connection with
Just
what
to
we know.
mention the equations.
Just
'cause
to
they're
say,
there.
it is interesting that it
I'm
is.
sure somebody might know exactly how it's working.
Absolutely, I'm pretty sure there's some other videos out there with in-depth analysis.
I mean, the
of
creatures that you see invisible definitely affect time. That is without a doubt, and there's time anomalies. So time is definitely
Yeah.
it's a factor
Yeah.
Okay.
for sure. That's
And the other one is the Dirac equation. That one pertains more to quantum mechanics. That one I really know very little about. Just that it helps explain the behavior of fermions, which are a type of particle. You don't really need to know much about that. But
what does it affect?
some people think since it covers the domain of antimatter, for example, some people might think that might have something to do. It might be like this is an antimatter universe. From a physics perspective, it really wouldn't make
That's
much
interesting.
sense. But it's Kojima, you know.
Okay.
We're
all the
playing.
liberties he
We're
needs.
playing the
So,
sci-fi.
so
game
let's
now.
get into
Yeah.
one more thing. The cast of this game's unbelievable. The people that are
Absolutely.
in it. You got obviously Troy Baker. That's the first guy I'm going to name. The hero of the animation and voice acting, all that stuff. You got Del Toro there. Norman
go
Reedus,
wrong with Del
obviously. Mickelson. That's his
Mads,
name,
yeah,
right?
Mads.
Mickelson. He's crazy. He's probably going to be the villain. I mean, pretty
He
obviously,
is
he is the villain. Yeah.
He's always
Margaret
the-
Qualley, great. There's some scenes with the CGI with her. She looks, as real as it could be. It's like real life now. And then Lindsay Wagner. That's one of the other names I have there. I'm sure I'm missing a few people, but
It's
that
a
cast
Hollywood
is sound.
cast. That's
Yeah,
what you're trying
it's
to.
very
it's
sound.
It's,
This
it's
is
one of
almost
the
like a
first
movie, yeah.
Hollywood cast.
yeah.
I
And
mean,
we've seen it
on
before.
TV.
We've seen
Not
yeah,
to this degree,
but
this
not like
isn't-
this. Like
yeah.
even the John Bernthal
He
film
clearly-
and the Ghost
He
Recon.
clearly
that's a good too, yeah.
leveraged his friendship with Hollywood
Yes,
people.
yeah,
to
for
make,
sure,
yes.
for sure. So that's also interesting. But I mean, that pretty much wraps up most of the base ideas.
I might-
of
I,
this.
I have one last question.
Go ahead.
Honestly, who do you think is really the real villain here? Like, we're fighting a war at least on two
Mankind.
fronts.
I think Mads.
Mankind?
I think Mads and Troy Baker's characters are.
Well, you see the tattoos
might be-
on his eyebrow. What's that as well? Remember, it's not a conventional.
They're
like,
connected
hair.
in some fashion.
He's got
I think
a
it will
tattoo on
be
his
mostly
eyebrow.
that.
He-
Believe that to be absolutely the case, you sort of have to. It sort of implies the idea that at the very least, like these creatures, these interdimensional creatures, intertemporal creatures, they might not be that intelligent.
Okay.
And I don't know if they are. And
All right,
That's the
well,
one
that's-
where we
this
can't
is the real
speculate into, 'cause we don't know.
speculation.
We haven't seen them
Yeah,
behave at all.
that's,
Besides, like what by
because that would really steer which way the story goes in that sense. If they have their own ideas, their own agency, like then it'll be more complicated than just one side.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I might hit on this again because there's a lot more.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot to touch on. Yeah,
But
There's
we
some
haven't
updates.
sleuthed through everything and connected every trailers. There's more like Easter eggs. Like
Yeah.
the mom is clearly the one that's being cremated
Yeah.
with the scarf. You could see it on
Yes.
her. In another picture, in another trailer, you could see different photos. Maybe even tell you a little about parallel timelines. Could
Yeah.
just be a flub.
There's
you know.
surely a lot
This
going
game
on
was.
that we
We
don't
saw this
know
game when it
yet.
was early in
That's-
development, so they
That's
could
the
be
craziest thing. Yeah, they said that everything could be,
Could be continuity
Could be
stuff.
some new stuff. But
But-
as usual, we'll be posting more stuff. We're always putting out content for you guys. Check out our other videos. We got the E3 coverage as well. We also have
Yeah, we got that
a
coming
Toy
up.
Story video that we just put out. You guys should go check that out. It's pretty interesting. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. This is Vinny's Garage. I'm Vinny,
Alfred.
Miguel.
and we are out of here, Mr.
Oh, you're assuming?